If you're a fan of Thomas and Friends, you're gonna likely have a collection. And is any collection complete without Bertie? And we're gonna be looking at his wooden railway versions here today, and see how good they are. Let's start. Okay, so let's talk about Bertie. Um, so I'm just gonna get Thomas Wood Bertie out the way. I don't like it. The only two good things I could even think about this model is the face, and the Thomas Wood people are kind of cool, but that's really it. So yeah, I hate it. I don't like it. It sucks. It's horrible. It's the worst version of Bertie out there, and I don't think anyone's gonna argue me. So yeah, let's talk about the Mattel Bertie now. So this is a much better version of Bertie. It's very good. I really like it. This is the Bertie I saw after, and I actually found this new in box. And you know what? I'm pretty happy, but I kind of wish I kept him in box, but his box was a bit beat up, so it's not the biggest deal. And ironically, Bertie is actually not too hard to find new in box. Like, I've seen quite a few listings on about this version of Bertie it new in box on like eBay or Totally Thomas. So I mean, it's a bit expensive, like $40 for Bertie can be kind of pricey, but a new in-box Mattel Bertie's pretty cool, and honestly, this item next year will be discontinued for like 10 years, I think, because in 2017 they redid all the engines with smaller faces, so yeah. So overall, my opinions, people don't like that he doesn't have people. It used to not bug me, but now I think about it, it slightly bugs me, and there's no driver even, but you could just say these all tinted windows, right? It's not a big deal, right? And you could also say it's tinted windows, and you just can't see the people, he's empty. It kind of allows that playmobility, and people don't like his magnet. I never really cared about the magnet, I'm gonna be honest with you. If anything, I kind of like he has a magnet because you could have him pull trucks. I mean, I know he's a bus, but like, I'm thinking if you wanted to play with Bertie, like, just because he is a toy, um, you know, or you could just make some random story with Bertie because he has a magnet now. It allows playmobility. Like, for example, you know, Thomas and Bertie could be wasted, right? And, Thomas wins, obviously. Bertie gets upset, so the next day, he hops on the tracks and steals his purchases. Like, that's kind of out of this world. I don't think any fan would actually make that story, but it's kind of just allows play like that. With this Bertie, he ain't going nowhere. Also, you could have Bertie pull the express. That's pretty funny. Like, come on. So, anyways, yeah, I think this is a really good version of Bertie. But does it beat the original? Let's see. I'll put him off to the side here. Okay, so let's talk about the only last version of Bertie. Also, one sec. I'm gonna check something. Sorry. Okay, I am back. Yes, sorry about that. I just want to quickly give water to my cat. Anyways, let's talk about this version of Bertie. I quite like this version of Bertie. I think this is the unanimous favorite of Bertie, and I could see why he has passengers, but this is pretty funny that this is on a kid's toy. I know this was the 90s, but still, like, there's a pipe, a guy smoking a pipe. That's actually pretty funny how they, that ended up on here. And obviously, parents were pretty pissed. I think I would be too, if I'm being 100% honest. I don't know if I would go to the lengths that some people make, but I don't think I would be the happiest. It's funny, I'll admit that, but if I don't really want my 2-year-old being like, oh, look at the guy smoking the pipe. But, yeah, I mean, I don't care that much. Like, I will think it's weird, but, like, I'm not, like, going to the news station about it. But, anyways, I really do like this version of Bertie. But the one thing that's always bugged me, and this is not really a hit on this model, it's more of Bertie in the show and his prop. He didn't have eyebrows for like up until like what, season 6 to 10 at some point during that. Did he get eyebrows when he got like his iMac? Because but this was probably released in like 1990. Wait, it's actually dated, so I'm trying to find the date. 2000. Well, this is dated 2001, but like the first version, like something like this, would be like some point in the 90s. It's probably modeled after like season. Oh no, I think he got eyebrows in season 3. Now thinking about it. But like this was probably modeled after season 2 or something. He does not have eyebrows. And he looks fine without them, but like the other versions do have eyebrows, and he kind of looks complete. Because anytime I go out buying Thompson Railway online or something, I always make sure my engines have their eyebrows intact, or at least as much as I can. Because like I think a lot of them look ugly without eyebrows. I feel like Bertie's the exception though, maybe because we're just used to him being like this, but he really does look good. And he does have his nice little bus curb. And I do think this is a really good version of Bertie, like I've said. I don't and I'm gonna compare it to the Mattel Bertie real quick. It depends what you're looking for as a Thomas fan. This one has more detail, but this one has people and no magnet at the end. And it's a classic feel. But either way, I don't really know which one I pick. It kind of depends on my mood. But overall, I think both of these versions of Bertie are really good. And I think overall, the Thomas Wood Bertie was real low, but throughout most merchandise lines, I feel like Bertie's actually had a decent lot of merchandise. He's always had good merch, I would say. Or at least okay merch. Thomas Wood was like the real L that Bertie stuck in, but honestly, Bertie is a really good character, and his toys are also really good. This was Thomas and Morris. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye.